Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another Saturday afternoon stream here on my humble little YouTube channel. It's just tidying up my scene collection there before the stream started, and I think it may have leaked onto the stream slightly, so apologies for that. Wasn't ready for anyone to see my face yet, but never mind. Here we are, and I am very grateful to you if you have chosen to spend the next couple of hours in my company. We're going to play some Jackbox games, of course we are. That's what we do every Saturday afternoon for a couple of hours. And I've already decided on the three for today. It's going to be a Party Pack 3 trilogy. We're going to play Guesspionage, Quiplash 2, and the original Trivia Murder Party. And if you are new to Jackbox games, although given that so far today I've put the link on Jackbox's Discord and 2 Jackbox subreddits, hopefully you all know what I'm about to tell you. You go to jackbox.tv in a suitable device with a web browser, usually a mobile phone or a tablet or another tab, in the very browser on which you're watching this stream, and you go to jackbox.tv. You will be given a room code and you can join in and play along. If you haven't played Guesspionage before, we'll get started in just a second, but basically you are asked a question and you have to try and predict what percentage of people answer that question a particular way, like what percentage of people hate clowns or what percentage of people have mustard on their hot dogs. I see no reason to keep anyone waiting, so let's get straight on with it with our first game of the day, which is Guesspionage. I'm going to put the room code straight up for you. I've already joined. The room code is MLNL, Mike Lima November Lima.
Whoa, what the? What does that mean?
Somebody set up an alarm, evidently.
It's just a nuclear event drill.
And once we've got a few people in the game, we will get started. Hello to Hen and Bappy.
What are you doing? Is that scuba gear?
Kind of. You should have a tank, a mask, and a regulator in the bottom of your file cabinet.
Whoa.
Hello to Queen Pin.
Explain, please?
Well, the stairs down to the bunker go 100 meters below sea level. The air's really thin down there.
Hello to
Make sure you
SJL.
come back up slow. Don't want to get the bends, right?
I don't think I can do this. I have a fear of depth. I'm depth phobic.
That's the room half full. Let's see if we can get any more. Don't forget to pick your avatars as well. There's me with my VR headset on and a couple of very situationally aware face mask wearing avatars as well. I keep myself safe by shutting myself in the virtual world. We've got Hen and Bappy and Queen Pin wearing face masks. Good on them. I don't think there's any face mask avatars left for SJL,
The time and location
unfortunately.
details are encrypted into algorithms piggybacking on
There is a
spam
dolphin.
emails
There
from
we
a
go.
server promoting hair loss therapy. We still need spores.
Okay, we've got 4. It's a quieter room than usual, but we'll go with it if we don't get anyone else. Ah, we have the dolphin. SJL must have heard me. I've never played this with just 4 people. I wonder if there's a separate second round, because normally you have the one round of voting and then you go to the final round, which is the trying to pick the top 3 answers. So we'll see if a reduced room size makes any difference to how the gameplay goes. I'm going to count down from 10, and then we'll start with just the 4 of us. And maybe it'll get a little busier later on. Or maybe this is what I get for not sticking it on Twitter as well. I've been giving that particular social network a bit of a break at the moment. It's
Has it been really obvious?
not a nice place to be.
We can hear you breathing
these days,
on the phone.
Twitter.
I'm sorry.
So
man.
I've given it a break this week, and well, we'll see if not promoting my stream on there does anything for the numbers. Hello to Captain Price. Starting the countdown: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Hey,
3,
Dimitri, you watch The
2,
Americans?
1. Let's
Yes,
play
every day.
Guesspionage.
That show is nuts. All the
Which of course has,
makeup
as they
and
always do, a
wigs
little
and-
countdown of their own.
Welcome to the government, where we are always watching everything you do. Then we put it all in a document and print it out for the president. Can you believe the president still wants printed documents? We usually use it for good, but we also use it to play Guesspionage.
I'll not mention the fact that the current president probably prefers his documents to
Time
have
to
lots
play.
of pictures in them, or small words.
First up,
I hear you.
Hello, Queen Pin, you're up first.
let's see, what would be good? How about this? What percentage of people currently have gym memberships they haven't used in at least 6 months? Give it your
So,
best guess.
The
You get
classic,
more
I
points
don't
the
want to
closer you
cancel
come to the
it.
actual
Anyone who's ever
percentage.
seen Friends, I want to quit the gym. But how many people have kept their membership going and not used it for at least 6 months?
Okay, we have a guess.
22%, says Queen Pin.
Everyone else, now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower?
Breathe it in.
I'm already noticing
Just
the first
one
change with the
person
5
says
of us.
lower. And
Nobody's
Surveil
you can't go
says
much higher or much lower. It is in fact 9%.
9%! It's the only thing keeping the world's economy afloat.
So that is lower. 900 points for Queen Pin, and Hen and Bappy will
All
pick
right,
up some
who
points
said
too.
lower? Here's some points.
1,000 in fact, which puts Hen and Bappy into the early lead.
Next up.
That's JL's turn.
All right, Surveillance Pro, what do you have for this?
15 before the hour.
Instead of saying quarter to or quarter of, what percentage of people say it's quarter till when it's 15 minutes before the hour?
What percentage of people say quarter till instead of quarter to or quarter of? JL's going low.
You're all
10%.
What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Quarter till.
Breathe it in.
I'm
Just
the only
one
one going
person
lower.
says lower.
I've never heard
And
anyone say it's
Surveil
quarter
says-
of or quarter till.
42%.
Fine.
Terrible guess. You need to be within 30% to get points. Let's see
No
who
points
got it
for us,
right.
JL.
Well
Too far
done.
out.
You get points.
And I was a little pessimistic,
next?
clearly. Chance to get some points on the board for me now, though.
I don't know. How about...
Yes, I am.
When eating crackers with super chili, what percentage of people crumble their crackers into the bowl?
When eating crackers with soup or chili, what percentage of people crumble their crackers into the bowl? I say, let's go with that.
38%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Notice the much higher and much
Breathe it
lower
in.
options aren't there. Maybe that's due to the player numbers.
I hear you.
Right down
Split
the
the rail
middle.
on that one.
And the correct answer is...
It is in fact.
68%.
Ooh.
Look, it's a matter of national security. We need to know this stuff.
Right on the borderline for picking up any points
You
there.
got it right.
50.
Well done. You get points.
Dear oh dear. MSJL is off the mark.
Okay,
I'm left
who's
trailing.
up next? Okay, computer. What do you have for this one? What percentage of people would, if offered by a sexy vampire, seize the chance to become vampires themselves?
Think of one of our players who would probably have preferred this question instead of the one they've had.
55%.
Captain
What
Price
do y'all
says
think? Higher or
55% of
lower?
people would be turned by a sexy vampire.
I hear you.
Breathe it in.
One of you
SAL
thinks
thinks
it's higher. Okay,
Everyone
right
else has
answer
gone lower.
is
It is in fact 45%.
45%.
Not bad.
You were
Not
pretty
bad,
close.
Captain Price.
Nice.
Good points on the board there.
Let's see who got it right.
And for those who
Ooh,
went
points
lower,
for
some more
you.
points too.
Next
SJL
up,
just very slightly
Breathe
behind
it
him.
in.
And Mbappe.
I'm going to search for...
Chicken. We had a player called Chicken. Was it last week?
What percentage of people have watched a film or video about how chicken nuggets are made, but have eaten them anyway?
So, who's seen one of those videos that occasionally does the rounds about videos about how chicken nuggets are made, but then
24%.
gone off and
Okay, higher or lower?
A box of 6 or 9 or whatever, anyway. Or 24% said Hen and Bappy.
Hi, Dad.
Everybody else has so far gone higher, which is waiting on SJL to decide.
Running out of time.
What do you think, SJL? Higher or lower? Everyone says higher.
Unanimously higher. Okay, let's see the right
It is
answer.
in fact 58%. So the highest have it.
Worse about yourself? Me too.
Unfortunately for Hen and
Got it
Bappy,
right.
that's no points.
Here's some points.
Too far out. The rest of us, however, picking up 1,000 each.
Let's see who's in the lead after round 1.
Hi, Dad.
Breathe it in.
I hear you.
So Queen Pin has the lead after round
Onward
1.
to round 2, where
And we
things
are
work a
gonna
little
do
differently,
round
but I'll
2.
get to that in a bit.
Now, we've never had a round 2 on this stream, because normally it's busy enough that we go straight to the final
Let's
round.
start with you.
Round 2, Queen Pin.
What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know.
The Wave.
What percentage of people have done the wave at ball games?
So far, so the same. What percentage of people have done the Wave? Or, I guess, the Mexican Wave?
Got it. 55%.
Or is the Wave something else?
In round 2, you can double down if you think the guess is off by 15% or more.
Ah.
Just pick much higher or much lower. If you're right, you'll earn double the money. If not, womp womp.
So much higher and much lower are now in play for the second round. Double points if you go much higher or lower and it's correct if they're that far off.
Hi, Dad.
So far myself, Hen and Bappy going lower,
Looks
Cap
like
Price
an
and
even
SJL
split.
going higher.
And
Somebody's
the
getting
correct
bonus
answer
points.
is
It is in fact 83%.
I've seen worse guesses.
So bonus points for the highers.
Let's see who got it
50
right.
points for Queen Pin.
Nice job. I've got some points for you.
Which means I'm back in last place
Who's
again.
next?
Standard.
All right, I have a good one.
Black underwear for SJL.
What percentage of people have ever dressed as a Batman character? Batman, Catwoman, the Joker?
What percentage of people have ever dressed as a Batman character? SJL currently down to 25%. Time's running out. 25% it is, says
Everyone
SJL.
else, higher or lower?
Higher or lower than that, percentage of people who've dressed as a Batman character.
Breathe it in.
One lonely vote for lower.
I'm
Okay,
going lower,
let's see the
everyone else
right
has gone
answer.
higher. It is in fact slightly
32%.
higher.
You know, I dressed up as a
That's
bat
done me no
character last
favours.
Halloween. I made a great poison ivy.
Never mind. 2,300 points for
Who got it
SJL.
Smart, yes.
And the
Here's your
highest take the points as well.
Okay, who's up next?
I gotta nail this one, I'm miles behind.
Oh, here's one we've been especially interested in. Don't ask why.
Screaming. I will be. If I mess this up, I'll be miles behind.
What percentage of people at least occasionally yell at their TVs?
What percentage of people at least occasionally yell at their TVs? I'm thinking this is going to be decently high up somewhere. Anyone who's ever watched their
62%.
favorite
Everyone
team play,
pick higher or
football
lower.
whatever, has to have yelled at their TV at some point.
I hear you.
But is 62% too much? What do you think?
Breathe it in.
Well, everybody
Everyone
thinks
thinks
it's
it's
higher.
higher.
Maybe I
Now
haven't
let's
gone
get to
high
the
enough.
right
Let's
answer.
see. 85%.
And I'll bet some of you want to do that right now.
Not my day. Not my day today. I do want to yell at my TV, right? I'm having
Let's
a
see who
nightmare.
got it right.
This is not the...
Nice job. I've got some points for you. Next up.
Captain Price.
All right, buckle in. I've
Your
got
turn.
one for you.
Asking for directions.
What percentage of guys have been lost for more than an hour before asking for directions?
Percentage of guys have been lost for more than an hour before they ask for directions.
61%. All right,
Quick
what do you
decision from
think?
Captain Price, 61%.
Hi, Deb.
Higher or lower than that?
I hear you.
Breathe it in.
Wandering around aimlessly for an hour, getting even more lost before they finally think, you know what, I need some help here. Queen Pin says it's lower, Hen and Bappy says much lower,
Just one
SJL
of
says
you is
lower,
saying
I'm thinking
higher.
it's
And
higher.
the correct answer is
It is in fact just 31%.
not too good, not too bad, just okay.
What is wrong with me today? Dear oh dear.
Who got it right? Here's some points. And what
I don't
have
think
we
I'm gonna
here?
win this, you
Good
know.
job. Double points.
Double
for
points
saying
for Hen
much
and
lower.
Bappy. 7,000,
Who's
7,300,
next?
8,050. It's close
it
for
in.
4 of you.
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
I just have to host these games. I don't have to be any good at them. Restaurant Restaurant beverages.
What percentage of people generally ignore restaurant straws and drink straight from the glass?
And remember, this was before paper straws. It's an older game. I wonder if the numbers would be different now.
42%.
42%
Okay,
says Hen and
higher or
Bappy.
lower?
Hi, Deb.
I go higher. Captain Price goes much higher. SJL goes higher.
I hear you.
Queen Pin goes
Ooh,
higher.
everyone thinks it's higher.
42%
okay,
is not
right
enough,
answer is
according to the majority.
14%. Straight from the glass. That's how a man drinks. His pina
14.
colada.
I expected that to be high. Well, obviously I expected that to be high. That's where I went. But only 14%
So,
of
you
people.
all got it wrong. Boo.
No, surprised by that. Or maybe they just didn't want to admit to it.
Uh-oh.
Final round.
time. Through sophisticated population profiling, we found the most popular answers to this question. What restaurant appetizer do people order
That's another
most
restaurant question.
frequently? And here are the most popular answers. But only the top 3 answers will get you points. Ready, go!
All right. So pick the top 3. Top choice first. And once you've picked your 3, we'll see which ones are right. We shall declare ourselves a winner. Queen Pin is leading at the moment.
Okay, let's see what you
But
picked.
I think any of 4 could win it. I'm not going to. Everybody went for onion rings. Everybody went for...
And what are
Almost
the most
everybody went for
popular
onion rings
answers?
anyway. It is in fact not chips and salsa, not onion rings, 3%. 5% for spinach and nachos and calamari, 8% for nachos and chicken wings, 24% for cheese sticks, which no one went for. I guess we're not the kind of people who normally go to restaurants.
And the winner is...
What's that done mean? I'm bottom, obviously.
Breathe it in.
Captain Price, Hen and Bappy, SGL, and Queen Pin by some distance in the end. Is our first winner of the afternoon. Congratulations, Queen Pin.
Congratulations! You've won a game that should probably be illegal. I'm so proud of you.
Look how surprised Queen Pin is. Comfortable win in the end. Well done. Let's get a new room up. Play again. We'll go straight into it. And put a new room code up. And that code is MJAK this time. Mike,
Oh, that's
Juliet,
the nanites.
Alpha,
They're little
Kilo.
silicon robots that detonate should you turn out to be a double agent or go.
Hello, Rin.
Just
Hello,
a
Captain
simple
Price.
behavior inhibitor.
Oh my god. Are they
Yes.
approved for paleo?
Some avatars.
I don't
I hear
know.
you.
Hello, SJL. Hello, Crabs. So we're on 6. Can we get an advance on 6? Queen Pin back to defend the title. Hello, Joe.
Hi.
Very good afternoon
You've
to
reached
you.
the voicemail of General Office Building. Our office is currently
SJL
closed
takes the
because,
robot.
again, we are just a typical office business. If you know your party's extension, enter it now.
All right,
then
gonna
explain
start
to us how you
the
got
countdown.
That intel. We
Ahead
only
of the
need to know
countdown.
for regular office reasons.
10,
Nothing else.
9,
Please leave a
8,
message at the beep.
7,
We certainly
6,
haven't been recording you this
5,
whole time.
4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Away we go.
Welcome
6
back.
people this
Let me
time.
just delete this video of Taylor Swift on the moon from the internet, and we can start another game
And then it'll be on to Quiplash 2 after this.
Guesspionage. Who's up first?
It's SJL.
Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday.
I'm a foolish human. That was a terrible first game from me. I've got to do better this time. Got to do better this time.
What percentage of people have functioning VCRs in their homes?
And again, remember this is Jackbox Pipe Pack 3, so this game's about 3 years old at this point. Not that the percentage will have changed much in the last 3 years, I wouldn't have thought, for VCRs, but let's see. Functioning VCRs.
You're almost out of time. We have an answer.
SJL goes for 40%.
Everyone else, do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? You can also double down and guess much higher or much lower. If
So
you think
6
the guess
people
is
seems
off
to
by
be the
50%
threshold
or
for
more.
a single round game. You can go much higher or much lower straight away. And so everyone has
Vote
gone
is
lower.
And the correct answer is
It is in fact 42%.
42%.
That's a good start.
Just missed it by 2%.
But not for all of us.
Nice guess.
Good points on the board for SJL there, but for the rest of us, nothing.
Everyone was wrong. Okay, who's up next?
I hear you.
Yeah, a bit of a
I'll bet our
Jackbox Party
database
Pack
has
3
some
trilogy
juicy data
today.
for this.
All 3 games from the same party pack. As Rin prepares for a question about winking.
What percentage of people wink primarily with their left eyes?
What percentage of people wink primarily with their left eyes? Looks like Rin's going low.
15%. Everyone pick higher or lower.
Higher or lower than 15% people who wink primarily with their left eyes. 3 higher so far, that's 4. Just waiting for Captain Price to decide. And he's gone higher
It's
as well.
unanimous again. Okay, let's see.
So
the
everybody
right
says
answer.
higher than 15%, but the actual answer is 38%.
38%.
Points on the board
Not
for Rin.
terrible.
It's
You
got to
get
be
a few
within
points at least.
30%, so 400. And to the rest of us, points on
Let's
the board
see
as
who
well
got
for
it
going
right.
higher.
Well done. You get points.
Here we go.
Who's next?
It's me.
We've collected data about everything, even this.
Apps. Ooh.
What percentage of people have more than 20 apps on their smartphones that they haven't used in over a year?
Percentage of people with more than 20 apps on their smartphones they haven't used in over a year. These people need a clean out of their phones, but how many people are we talking about? I'm going to say that's quite high. Although more than 20, maybe not. I'm going to say that.
42%.
I'm going to go there.
Everyone else, higher or lower?
Not my afternoon. It's going to be about 90% or something, isn't it? A bit of a mixture. Highs and
Most of
lowers.
you are
Nobody
saying
willing to go much
And
higher or lower.
Surveil says
It is, in fact, 20%.
20%.
Not my day.
Let's see, I
Not my
haven't
day.
used my Talking Baby Platypus app in over a year. No, maybe it's been 9 months.
I mean, I've probably got a few apps on my phone I haven't used in over a year. I just don't know that I have more than 20.
Who got it right? Ooh, points for
Captain
you.
Price and Queen Pin get points on the board.
Next up. Typey, typey.
Female companionship question for Captain Price.
What percentage of women have more pairs of dress shoes than close friends?
More pairs of dress shoes than close friends. What percentage of women? Captain Price ponders.
50%.
50-50, okay.
Higher or lower?
Higher or lower than that? SJL says higher, so do I. Queen Pin's gone lower, Rin's gone higher. Just waiting on Crabs. Lower.
Most of you are saying higher. Okay, let's see the right answer.
It is in fact 38%.
38%.
Not bad.
Of course, for some women, closet space could be a limiting factor.
950 points for being
Let's see
12%
who
out.
got it right. Well,
1,000
done.
points
You
to
get
Crabs
points.
and Queen Pin. For correctly predicting lower.
Okay, who's up next? Let's see, what would be good? How about this?
Time for a question on motion sickness for Krabs the dolphin.
What percentage of people cannot read inside moving vehicles without feeling queasy?
So, who gets car sick trying to read a book on the road? What percentage of people?
19%.
19%.
Everyone else,
says Krabs.
higher or lower?
Captain Price thinks it's higher. SJL thinks lower. Queenpin thinks higher. I'm just trying to make my mind up on this.
I hear you. Hi, Deb.
People
Lower.
are saying higher. And Surveil says...
It is, in fact, 42%.
42%. I've seen worse guesses.
Much higher would have booked up some extra points. Just another
You
wrong
got it
answer
right.
for me.
Here's some points.
And the gap to last place closes
Who's
to
next?
50. Queenpin's turn now.
All right, Surveillance Pro, what do you have for this?
Corn.
What percentage of people own corn holders? You know, the little handles you stick in the ends of corn on the cob.
What percentage of people own corn holders, which are apparently things you use to pick up corn on the cob with? Queenpin's going low. 16%.
16%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Higher or lower than 16%, the percentage of people who own corn holders.
Hi, Deb. I hear
So far,
you.
it's high as across the board.
Everyone says higher.
Everyone
And
says
the
higher.
correct answer is...
When it is, in fact, for 50%. Half
So
the people.
half of you own them,
surveyed.
or all of you own one?
34%,
Let's see who
which
got
means
it
no
right.
points
Nice
for
job.
Queenpin, but
I've
the
got
rest
some
of
points
us
for you.
picking up 1,000 each. Which means I think Captain Price was in the lead there.
It's time for the final round. By mining social media, we found the most popular answers to this question. What kind of store or shop do people most associate with airports? Let's see what we have.
9 most popular answers.
You have 3 chances to pick the most
But the
popular
fact that
answers on
Jackbox
the
are an
board.
American developer.
Good luck.
So the 3 most popular answers from that grid of 9. It's anyone's game here. The fact we've only had 1 round means the scores aren't too far apart at this point. Captain Price just in the lead from SJL. Queenpin a little further behind. Crab's kind of
Don't
in the
forget,
middle,
you
and
can
then
pick
myself
3
and
and-
Rin fighting
All
for the
right,
last
let's see
spot.
what everyone picked.
Let's see what this does to it then. Book and magazine shop a popular choice. So is a restaurant and bar and coffee shop, duty free shop.
Okay, computer, show us the most
So
popular
everybody's spread
answers.
across 4 answers. It's not Sky Mall or Gadget Store. It's not restaurant. It's not a coffee shop. 11% for souvenir or gift shop. 12% for the duty free. 37% for the book and magazine shop. Now, almost everyone's picked up 2 of those. So what's that done?
Who's my hero? Who's my hero? It's...
I hear you.
Rin is last. Krabs is 5th. Queenpin, Mickey, SJL. Captain Price by 150 points. Has won it from SJL. I managed to get myself up to 3rd.
Seeing
That's
this
an
game played
improvement.
like you did really warms my cockles. Did you know 76% of people don't even know what cockles are?
So congratulations to Queenpin and Captain Price winning the 2 games of Guesspionage we're going to play this afternoon. It feels like they've gone quite quickly. So on to the second part of our Party Pack 3 trilogy now as I fire up Quiplash 2. Quiplash 2, of course, is a sequel to Quiplash. I bet you couldn't figure that one out. But they're going to put another Quiplash game, Quiplash 3, into the Jackbox Party Pack 7, which I guess will be due out later this year. And they are announcing a new game for Party Pack 7 on Tuesday. So keep your eyes on Jackbox's social media accounts for that one. To go alongside with Quiplash 2 and The Devil and the Details, I think the second game is called, which sounds like some sort of cooperative game where you have to try and perform chores together or something. Obviously, they've got Bombcore in Party Pack 2 and Zeepeldome in Party Pack 5, and they're down that cooperative route again for this one. So we'll see how that turns out. But this new game seems to be alien type looking creatures, but one's got a fish on his head and the other one's got what appears to be a flower, so that doesn't really give away what kind of game it is. I don't think it's a Monster Seeking Monster sequel, but I guess we'll find out on Tuesday. Head over to their Instagram account. They've posted those teaser images there, or their Twitter and Facebook pages as well, I think. And we'll see what it is on Tuesday. And of course, once Party Pack 7 comes out, we will give it a show on here. But until then, while we wait for Quiplash 3, we're going to play some Quiplash 2. Quiplash, of course, a game about answering a prompt with the funniest answer you can come up with. Other players will then vote to see who has the funniest answer, and hopefully yours gets chosen. So, room code is PIBT, Papa Indigo Bravo Tango. Once we've got a few people in, we shall get the game underway. Manual censoring is on, just in case it's required, which is why I've joined first. Hello to Hen Mbappe, Rin, Queen Pin, SJL. That's 5. I'm going to get any advance on 5. Joe was saying he wouldn't be in Guesspionage. Is he going to make it into the room for this one? There's Cap Price. Vampire teeth and coffin body and all. That's 6. Any advance on 6, or should I start counting down? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Pop into the audience if you want, Joe, if you don't make it into... Well, obviously we've started the game now, but pop into the audience if you want when you're ready to join this game, and you can vote on the answers from there. You could well have the deciding vote. Quiplash 2.
Welcome to Quiplash. I'm your host, Schmitty, and I've been told that I'm no longer allowed to accept tips. I can tell I'm about to learn a lot about each of you, and I'm at peace with that.
Here we go.
This is round 1. I'm going to beam 2 prompts to your device. Answer them however you choose. What you type goes up against what someone else types, and everyone votes on the winner. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it.
Here we go. You have prompts on your device. Answer them with the funniest thing you can think of, so that people will vote for you. And if you can't think of an answer, then you have the safety quit button just underneath, which will supply an answer for you, but you will only score half points if it's chosen. And Mbappe's got their 2 answers in. The rest of us have got just under a minute. And don't forget there are 2 prompts. JL's got no answers in. Not 100% my answers there, but I never am, so we shall see how it goes. We have answers in from Hen and Mbappe, Rin, Queen Pin, Captain Price. The gang is all here.
Let's put up those quips. Starting us off, the top pop song of 1906, probably.
Number 114 years ago. Quesadilla breath or boat drinks. Way back in 1906, 114 years ago. Rin versus SJL. Safety quips on both sides. And apparently, Rin's was better.
Next, something that should never have chocolate filling.
It should never have chocolate filling. Boiled eggs or lasagna. Ugh. Can't imagine both of those. Neither are particularly pleasant. Ten seconds to go. It's a 3-1 victory for Queen Pin. I am defeated. Boo, hiss, etc.
And
You
Next,
can't put chocolate in a
the
lasagna.
best way to escape the inside of a whale.
Best way to escape the inside of a whale, tickle
Put
its
in your
tonsils,
votes.
or wait for its mouth to open and then flee. Your favourite on your device now. Best way to escape the inside of a whale, tickle the tonsils, or just run out from its open mouth. Just under 10 seconds left. Price versus Han Mbappe. And it's another 3-1. The scores are consistent. So's the winner. It's always the left choice.
Next one, what it means when the flag is at 3/4 staff.
Does it mean a knuckle sandwich?
It's
or that
voting
someone's
time.
unconscious? Flag at 3/4 staff. A knuckle sandwich or someone's unconscious? Your favourite on your device now. Rin versus myself. Safety quip from Rin picks up 1 vote. It's another 3-1 victory, but just for a change and beneficial to me. It's the one on the right that takes it.
Next in the hopper, the downside of being named prom king.
Downside of being named prom king, some kind of funny
Okay,
thing, or
vote.
knowing you're only there because of the queen. Which of those is the bigger downside to being named prom queen? Quick decision, SJL safety quip. Being soundly beaten by Captain Price. Picks up all the votes and all the points and the Quiplash.
And next is how the Monopoly guy really earned his wealth.
Well, the Monopoly
Get
guy
to
really earned
voting.
his wealth. He stole it, or a scuba mishap. Trying to put together the pieces on the scuba mishap. But we won't need to know because Queen Pin, with all the votes, takes the Quiplash for implying that Monopoly Man stole all of his wealth.
Round one's over.
Probably
Let's
got a
check the
community
scoreboard.
chest card and everybody had to pay him because it was his birthday. And so at the end of round 1, Queen Pin leads.
Round
So
two
round two
is
are all
pulling into the
collectibles.
station with double the points and bonuses.
Here we go again. 2 quips again, I think. Same as the first round, but all the point values are doubled. There we go. All answers in. I think I might have been the last one there, actually.
Let's see what we're working with. First up, the perfect odd couple pairing. Andy Dick and blank.
Odd couple pairing, Andy Dick and Sandy
Okay,
Cheeks.
use
or
your device to pick your favorite.
Sandy Cheeks or Mandy Dick. Andy Dick and Mandy Dick, or Andy Dick and Sandy Cheeks. Perfect odd couple pairing. Pick your favourite on your device now. In the go. Answers are in. Rin versus Queen Pin. Rin or Pin. It's a tie.
Moving on, something a friendly heckler would yell at a comedy show.
Okay, friendly heckler would yell at a comedy
Vote
show.
away.
Oh, keep trying. Oh, you're doing great, champ. Both things I have to keep saying to myself whenever I spot myself in last place in one of these games. Make a favourite on your device now. 5 seconds to go. Somebody didn't vote. 3 people did vote for Captain Price. That's a Quiplash.
Moving on. What not to say to a date while you're on a paddle boat.
What to say to a date while you're on a
Vote
paddle
on your
boat. My
devices.
feet hurt. Can you swim? Or I wish you would sink like a rock. You're better on your device now. What not to say to a date while you're on a paddle boat. My feet hurt. Can you swim? Or I wish you would sink like a rock. It's me versus Hen and Bappy. And it's a 3-1 win to me. Hurrah! Thank you very much.
Coming up next, a weird dad keeps all of his children's blank as memories.
A weird dad keeps all of his children's...
And vote.
Is it okay if I don't pick either of these? Ugh. Feces or bogies? Versus Captain Price. Okay. Captain Price takes it with bogies.
Your next prompt is, what are chicken nuggets really made out of? Ready, set, vote.
It's funny how that happens sometimes. We have a question about chicken nuggets in Guesspionage, and now we've got another one in... no doubt we'll have one in Trivia Murder Party a little later as well. Ingrown toenails or turkey meat. Yeah, that's the secret. Not that kind of... Not that bird. It's a different one. And that wins it over the safety quip.
Next
Ingrown
in line,
toenails were already pretty
the
bad,
name
to be
of
fair.
a
I
figure
wouldn't be
skating
surprised if
move
that
yet
would
to be successfully pulled off.
The name of
Time
a
to
figure
vote.
skating move yet to be successfully pulled off. The tap dancing for charity, or the 2 million degree backflip land on one leg. SJL versus Hen and Bappy. And that's a comfortable victory for Hen and Bappy, taking all the votes. Safety group from SJL, not winning any points.
That's all for round
Sid.
2. Let's see where the points went.
At the end of that round, Captain Price takes the lead. I'm in second. Decent lead for Captain Price. Last lash.
This is round 3, the last lash. One final chance to catch up, and everyone gets the same prompt this time.
It's a comic lash.
Complete the comic.
So, they're holding up signs. One says we say no, one says enough is enough. The woman asks, I forgot, why are we protesting again? What does the man say? There's the answer. You've got 30 seconds to come up with one. Whoa, they're flying in thick and fast now. Seconds left for our final two. Rin and SJL, I think. 10 seconds left. Time about to run out. We're only going to have 4 answers to choose from. Oh, Rin's got one in. SJL has not.
Let's see what you've wrought. You get 3 medals to award to your top 3 quips. Give out your gold, silver, and bronze medals now.
Okay, so we didn't get an answer from SJL, but the other answers are because everyone deserves equality. We want our plastic straws back because I am bored. The police are being big jerks to black guys, or cheaper chicken wings for all. You've got to pick your top 3. You've got 30 seconds left to do so. There's a few people I think could probably win this if they pick up enough of the votes. Captain Price is in the lead. But if one of these answers is good enough, we may have ourselves a late dash for the win. Of course, if one of them is Captain Price's answer and it gets all the votes, then he's probably going to win by an even bigger margin. But let's find out. We've got 5 seconds left. The votes are in.
Okay, let's see who got those medals. Bronze. Here's the silver. And gold. Now let's turn those medals into points.
No points for us, JL. Didn't answer. 1,000 for Queen Pin. 1,500 for Captain Price. 2,500 each for Rin and Hen and Bappy, and 3,000 for me, which I don't think is enough to overhaul Captain Price, but let's see.
It's over. Let's see the final scores.
I may be surprised. No! Closed the gap, but it wasn't enough. 300 points clear. Captain Price is our winner for the first game of the afternoon of Quiplash 2. We're going to play it again now. Well done to Captain Price winning our first game, but only just. I almost had you. Just needed a couple of other medals there. And yes, the plastic straws was a throwback to something I said about paper straws in Guesspionage. So, straight into another new room. And then after this, it's off to the third part of our Jackbox Party Pack 3 trilogy with the original Trivia Murder Party, but we've got one more game of Quiplash 2 to play first, and the room code for that game will be QUFH, Quebec Uniform Foxtrot Hotel. In you come, the water's fine. And Bappy, Irene. Hello, Irene. One of our regulars here on the Saturday streams. Rin, Queen Pin, tea or coffee? Tea, definitely tea. 2 spaces left, who's going to take them? Load an episode by ID. I don't have any episode IDs to hand, so we'll leave that. There's Captain Price, wearing the crown, defending champion from game 1. We're going to get an 8th plate is to fill that last space. I'm going to start counting down, and if we have to, we're going to start with 7. So here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play Quiplash. Just the 7. If you haven't made it in time, you can join the audience. Vote along from there. Quiplash 2.
It's time for Quiplash with your host, Josh Schmitty Schmitzenstein. Who's me? Oh, that's me. I'm Schmitty. I knew that. I think we've got just enough people to do the wave, but let's not.
Another throwback. What is it with throwing back to the game we've just played?
Round 1.
Remember.
The more people who vote for your answer, the better your
Crazy.
score.
Anyway,
let's go.
Let's play again. 2 prompts. Ooh. Being able to type them helps. Rin and Queen Pin are in. Rin and Pin. Oh. Okay, there is a limit on how long your answer can be. I am running out of time.
Clock's running out. Think fast or use a safety quip.
Just under 10 seconds to go. And all the answers are in.
Let's see how you
Let's
did.
begin.
Starting things off.
Hello,
A
AKM.
good sign there's an invisible man living in your apartment.
A good sign there's an invisible
Okay,
man
voting
living
time.
in your
Pick
apartment.
your favorite.
The dishes are always done, or he stole my chocolate. Pick your favourite on your device now. Somehow reminded of the classic joke about an elephant in the fridge. Footprints in the butter is how you know. Hello, audience. me versus Queen Pin in our first face-off. And the audience helps Queen Pin to a slightly comfortable victory, 4 votes for 2. And don't do dishes, apparently.
Next up, the quickest way to get out of a conversation is to look at the clock and say blank. It's voting time.
The quickest way to get out of a conversation is to look at the clock and say, shouldn't you be in bed by now? Or I wish I could hit it on your head. Which is your favourite? Which is the quickest way to get out of a conversation? If you are in the audience, unfortunately you've missed Quiplash 2 for the day, but we will be moving on to Trivia Murder Party after this, so stick around, and hopefully there will be room for you to play along there. It's me versus Rin, and it's me for the win. 5 votes to 1, sorry Rin. That was a good answer.
Next prompt. The most pointless thing to strap a GoPro camera on.
GoPro camera on, a 3-legged tortoise, or another GoPro. Let's see. Most points to strap a GoPro camera. I was expecting worse answers. I'll admit. But, no, those aren't bad. Tea or Coffee versus Captain Price, and wow! Not sure I expected that. A very comprehensive victory for Tea or Coffee, picking up the Super Quiplash. All the votes, plus the vote from the audience.
Next on the list, if you really listen hard, you'll hear a seashell say this.
If you really listen hard, you'll hear a seashell say, everything you know is wrong, or subscribe to Mickey. All I can say about that answer in a right is there can't be many people picking seashells up these days. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Is that right? Is my is the video quality suffering a bit? It looks okay from here. OBS is reporting plenty of bitrate. Yeah. Irene knows how to get the points. And my vote. OBS is saying that there's plenty of bitrate, plenty of streaming. If people are having a problem with the stream, just put a message in the chat and I'll look into it. Most people don't know about ostriches is that they fly or that they're unattractive firemen. YouTube does this to me when I stream from the gaming laptop these days. It usually complains about the audio bitrate not being high enough, but nobody ever says that they can't hear me. So hopefully YouTube is lying and the stream is absolutely fine. Meanwhile, what do people not know about ostriches? Oh, it's gone away again. It says it's an excellent connection. It was always an excellent connection. Yes, I used a safety quip. I'm not afraid. I'm not proud of it. But somehow it got me 2 votes. Oh well. A victory for Queen Pin. Deserved.
What Pandora would recommend after playing a One Direction song? Get to voting.
What Pandora would recommend after playing a One Direction song? Cleaning your ears or jumping in the box? Pick your favourite on your device now. Time's up. And Tea or Coffee takes the majority vote and the audience vote. That means that one with jumping in the box. Yeah, I'd have said something like, you know, open the box, end it all.
Next up, the name of an animated movie that stars a surfing cow.
Name of an animated movie that stars a surfing cow, Surfing Steve or Surfing Mooman. Pick your favourite on your device now. Best name for an animated movie that stars a surfing cow, would it be Surfing Steve or Surfing Mooman? 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. It's Captain Price versus Hen and Bappy. Surfing Steve wins it. Extra audience votes just to make it a little more comfortable. Defending champion takes that one. And so, at the end of round one,
let's see who's in the lead.
Last 7-player game. It is tea or coffee by some distance. Captain Price defending champion down in 5th.
Round
On
two
to round
time,
two.
and to make it interesting, I'm doubling all the point values. You heard me.
2 more prompts.
Audience members, instead of just waiting around while the players type, try the audience play along.
Ah, the audience gets a play along prompt as well. America's Next Top blank. To amuse us all while we're typing in our answers. No pressure. Cool. Controversial. Thank you for your answers. America's Next Top Hijackers. 2 left. So answer the
Time's
prompts.
running out. Use a safety quip if you need it.
Hearing is done. Just 3 more waiting on now, I think. America's Next Top Careers. 3, 2, 1. And there we go.
Let's start this show. First one. How does Swiss cheese get all those holes?
How does Swiss cheese
Okay,
get all those
select your
holes?
fake quip.
They get shot, the bullets make the holes, or poor rodent detection at the factory. So, somebody firing at the Swiss cheese. Oh, nice. Ooh. And the stream may have just frozen up. I might have just lost my internet connection. No, it seems fine. Oh, and we're back. Sorry about that. Possible interruption to the stream. Hopefully you didn't lose too much. I didn't lose that one.
Next on deck, what the Statue of Liberty needs added to her to better represent 21st century America.
Well, the Statue of Liberty needs added to it to better represent 21st
Vote away.
century America. A MAGA hat or a selfie stick. Hopefully everybody can still see this. Drop a message in the chat if you're having problems with the stream. It looked like it cut off for a few seconds there. I lost my preview and I've got the YouTube error back again. I have been having internet trouble this week, so it would be terrible timing for it to resurface now. The votes are in, and Tea or Coffee has taken that one with the selfie stick. MAGA hat is defeated.
Next, something found in the seat cracks of nearly every cab.
Seat cracks are nearly every cab. Dried
And
vomit or
vote.
dead face skin. Not two pleasant answers, but not a question that would invite particularly pleasant answers either. Dried vomit or dead face skin. Blech. Not nice. Time runs round. Tea or coffee and Hen Mbappe, dry vomit or dead face skin. It's a tie. The audience ties that one up 2-2. Yeah, that was a tough call. They're both particularly unpleasant.
Next one, if this player was a Mortal Kombat character,
Rin was a
their
Mortal
special
Kombat
move
character,
would
their
be
special
this.
move would be this. The Konami code dance
Put in your
or
votes.
sleeping. Temporarily gate crashed by my son there. I had to mute the audio for a second. He's gone now. So, Konami Code Dance or Sleeping. Ring special move. It's waiting on me, isn't it? I'm not going to make it. I didn't make it. Damn it. Sorry. I would have said Konami Code Dance. So, in my humble opinion, the right answer has won. Well done to Hen and Bappy. Not quite as convincing as it should have been. Apologies for missing that one. Blame myself.
What Zane from One Direction will be doing when
Another
he's
One
40.
Direction question. Open the box. What Zane from One Direction will be doing when he's 40? Queen Pin said on the dole. Rin didn't get an answer in time, and therefore Queen Pin wins that by default.
Coming up next, a strange thing for a ghost to whisper in your ear.
Strange thing for a ghost to whisper in your ear. I see dead people or no answer from Rin, so it's a default for Captain Price this time.
Next in line, a unique feature in a couch for billionaires.
Unique feature for a couch in billionaires, a money box or a golden
now.
structure. Drop your favourite on your device now. Seconds to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Just making sure I have voted. Let me start again. Cap Price versus Irene. It's a win for Captain Price. The audience not quite helping Irene. I quite like the idea of a golden couch, but apparently I'm alone in this. I'm not quite alone. I had the audience on my side. All right, end of round 2.
Two's over. Let's see who came out on top.
That's done to the scores. Tea or Coffee remains ahead. Captain Price up to second now. The title defense remains on.
It's round 3, the last lash. I've got one prompt left, and you're all getting it.
It's a word lash.
Write a quip using these word lash rules.
Come up with a new hit new video game with this word in the title. So you've got to come up with a hit new video game with this word in the title, so the title must contain the word pump. No! No! Typo! Three seconds to go. I think we've lost Rin, unfortunately. 6 of us made it into there, though.
All right, here's the board. Let's give out some medals.
All right, we've got no answer from Rin, unfortunately, but we've got Pump It Louder, Farting meets SingStar, Pump of Duty, Pump a Balloon, Super Pumpio Brothers, Pumping the Subscribe button, or Pump Your Ride. Award your gold, silver, and bronze medals. And then we shall see who comes out on top. Pump It Louder, Pump of Duty, Pump a Balloon, Super Pumpio Brothers, Pumping the Subscribe button, Pump Your Ride. The audience has voted as well, the rest of us. 15 seconds left. Can Captain Price come up with an answer that will defend his title? I think it would be a hat-trick as well. Won the second game of Guesspionage, if I remember rightly. So on for a hat-trick of consecutive victories. Has he done enough? Let's see.
Okay, everyone, let's see who got those medals. Bronze. Here's the silver. And finally, gold. Let's sell off those medals for points.
So what we've got, no points for Rin. 1,000 for Captain Price, he's not going to win it then. Irene 1,500, 2,000 for me. 3,000 each for Tea or Coffee and Hen and Bappy, and 3,500 for Queen Pin. I think Tea or Coffee has won this.
All right,
In
that's
the lead
it.
going
Time
into the
for
final, into the last
scores.
lash. Queen Pin, I don't think, picked up enough extras. No, Queen Pin moves up in a second. But it's Tea or Coffee. wins our second game of Quiplash 2. It's that three-legged tortoise that did it. Top answer of the game. Was that the Super Quiplash? I think that was the Super Quiplash, wasn't it? The three-legged tortoise having a GoPro strapped to it. Big help to tea or coffee there. Winning our second game in the afternoon of Quiplash 2. So, congratulations to Captain Price and Tea or Coffee, our Quiplash 2 winners for the afternoon. Now time to move on to our final game of the day, which is the final part of our Jackbox Party Pack 3 trilogy, and that is the original Trivia Murder Party. We like to play Trivia Murder Party 2 a lot on this stream. Thought we'd go back to the first one since we already had 2 games in Party Pack 3. We might as well make it a trilogy. 3 from 3. So where are we? Here we are, the original Trivia Murder Party. Of course, you are trying to escape from a serial killer by asking trivia questions. Correct answers win you money and keep you in the game. Incorrect answers send you to the killing floor, where you must survive a minigame or become a ghost. If you become a ghost, you can still win the game, but the last player left alive when we move into the final game gets a head start. But even if you get question 1 wrong, and we have had this happen, you can still win the game. So don't give up. We'll play it twice, and then that'll be it for the afternoon. If you are new, this is what we do every afternoon, every Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock UK time. Feel free to drop the stream a like, subscribe to the channel, and then come back again next week when we'll do it all again with 3 new games. But for now, it's Trivia Murder Party 1 time. Room code coming right up is YYJE, Yankee Juliet Echo. And when we've got a few people in, we shall get started. Hello to Local Idiot and Irene. Hello to Hanjolo. Hello to Queen Pin. Joe's still working his way through those Joe-based pun names. I'm sure you've got enough for a few more weeks yet. That's 5. 3 spaces left. If there's anyone who was watching Quiplash and thinking, you know what, I can't write funny answers, well, you don't need to write anything here, so come on in. You've just got to try and get the right answers. But you don't need to write anything, you don't need to draw anything, apart from maybe in certain mini games. So come on in and see if you can look your way through to a victory. 3 spaces still left. We've got Captain Price. We have 2 more spaces. I'm going to start the countdown, and then we'll start with 6 if we have to. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Trivia Murder Party is a go. We shall skip the intro. We don't need to see that. There we go.
Wake up! Come on, wake up!
Wake up.
Hey, welcome to Trivia Night! A gauntlet of pain and judgment. Or at least that's how Parade Magazine described it. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. Oh, and hey, look, we've got an audience playing along too. Tell you what, at the end of the game, if the audience has less money than the player who wins, everyone in the audience dies. I'm killing people with computers now. I'm like the Lawnmower Man. Oh my goodness, will you listen to me? Going on and on like the voices of the birds that tell me what to do. Let's get to the game.
Let's play.
Okay now, first question. Which Real Housewives series is the original?
Real Housewives series is the original. DC, Atlanta, Orange County, or New York City. Your answer's in now. Hello to our audience members. Stick around. We will play this again one more time before we shut the stream down for the day.
And the correct answer is...
It is the Real Housewives of Orange County. 5 of us got that right. Only Queen Pin got it wrong.
Which leaves only you. I want to show you something. Welcome to the killing floor.
Nothing says, yep, you're probably going to die, than taking a spin at the loser wheel. Less stalling and more spinning.
Spin. Try and land on life. We have only seen this survived once. And that, I think, was Trivia Murder Party 2.
Spin, my lovely.
Although it's the same wheel either way. So. Let's see. Oh, make that twice. I tempted fate.
That's not supposed to happen. I mean, congratulations. You survived.
So sincere. Well done, Queenpin. Beating the odds.
Here's how everyone's doing so
loser
far.
wheel for only
Higher
the second
scores are
time I've
better
ever
than
seen.
lower scores, FYI. Oh, and let's pay attention to the audience for a moment. They get lonely. Yikes. Maybe we shouldn't have checked in with the audience after all. Do better, audience.
No money in the audience yet. No money in Queenpin's pocket. The rest of us.
Here's another one.
So far, on the way to question 2.
What are those Brits eating when they eat kippers?
What are those Brits eating when they eat kippers? Potato chips, cured fish, sausages, or baked beans? What are kippers? Potato chips, cured fish, sausages, or baked beans?
Who picked?
The answer is
this
cured
one?
fish. Everyone except local idiot, including the audience this time, getting that right.
Let's go someplace
The killing
fun.
floor for you, local idiot.
Welcome back to the killing floor.
I sound like I'm insulting them
We're
when
going to
when I
play
say their name out loud, but
I've given each safe
they picked
player
it.
a poison
I'm just
pellet.
reading what it said on the screen.
Pick a chalice to drop
All
your
right.
poison in.
Let's try and poison local idiot. Pick a chalice to put your poison in.
Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from.
Local idiot picks a
I don't really
chalice.
clean these good to the last drop, if you know what I mean. Now let's see what everyone drank.
Okay, drinks from chalice number 2. 5 of the 6 were poisoned, which means we have our
You
first
chose
fatality.
Not so great.
Chopped in
And
half.
boo, you're a ghost. But you're not getting out of this game that easily. Ghosts still get to play and can even win the whole thing in the final round. I mean, I was a ghost for a while, but I got better.
So there were none they were perfect.
Another peek at the
It was
scores.
Irene's poison pellet.
All right,
Question
next
3.
question. What's a bonobo?
What's a bonobo? A type of elephant, a type of dolphin, a type of turtle, or a type of ape? And don't forget, if you are a ghost, you can still play along, answer all the questions, and potentially win at the end. It just means that you will not have a head start in the final game.
Who picked this?
It's a type of ape, and 4 of us got that right. Only Queen Penny Captain Price
The rest
getting it
of you,
wrong.
You're in for a treat.
So it's a 2-person killing floor.
Let's see if you can string some letters together. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. I got some of these letters from Highlights Magazine. Don't be the person with the shortest word or you'll regret it.
Person with the shortest word
Spell
will be
words
punished
now.
from that grid of letters.
The letters don't have to touch each other. And remember to press submit when you're done.
Just trying to think myself. I can see a few 6-letter words, I think. Put a message in chat if you've spotted anything longer than 6, but don't tell us what it is. Not while the time's still ticking.
Ooh, let's see what you
Alright.
did there. That's not how you
5H.
spell that.
However, that's not a word, Queen Pin. Which
This
means
was inevitable.
the Queen Pin is our next ghost. Quite literally turn. $500 to Captain Price, the Spelling Bee champion. The audience is on $3,000,
Let's try
doing well.
another one.
Question 4.
Spoiler alert! Which animal killed Anthony Hopkins' character in Legends of the Fall?
Well, that is a spoiler for me. That's the you don't know track music. Was it a moose? Was it a cobra? Was it a bear? Or was it a mountain lion? Guess I'll know what to look out for if I ever watch this in a few seconds. Who killed Anthony? What killed Anthony Hopkins? Moose, cobra, bear, or mountain lion? I think it's just Han Jolo that needs to answer. The audience as well.
Time's running
5
out.
seconds. There we
Who
go.
said this?
It was a bear. 4 of us got that right. Me, Captain Price, are in
Prepare
trouble.
for your
That's the
punishment.
first one I've got wrong this afternoon. Doing well.
Let's test
Patterns.
your memory.
Oh,
Memorize the pattern.
memorize the pattern.
And done. Oh, and before I forget, next to your shackled feet, you'll find some comment cards and a golf pencil. If you could just write down what you liked about being held captive and forced to play for your life, and what you didn't, it would really help me get my TripAdvisor score up. So, what were we doing? Oh yeah, memory game. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? Last place will feel the
Order of the
pain.
colours. Okay.
This was the pattern. How close did you get?
I got pretty close. Oh, what?
It looks like you forgot what was at stake.
Fine. Well done, Captain Price. Good memory. And then there were 3. Irene leading the pack.
Alright, next question. Which hip-hop group had the lyric, Up Jump the Boogie?
Which hip-hop group had the lyric Up Jump the Boogie? Grandmaster Flash, Rockmaster Scott, The Sequence, or the Sugar Hill Gang? Get those answers / guesses in now. Just over 10 seconds.
Time's running out.
About 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
And the correct answer is...
The correct
this
answer is the
one.
Sugar Hill Gang. Half the room getting that right.
One of you is still alive.
Hanjolo
Let's
was
play
the
a
only
game.
player currently alive to get that wrong. He's off to the killing floor.
Let's play a
It's
dice
dice.
game. I'll go first. 8. Now I need a little help from a safe player. How about you? In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? The
So,
choice is yours.
Higher or lower than 8 to live.
Whoa, that's not
Lower.
easy. What did they ever do to you?
Maximum's 18,
roll
of
lower
course.
than me or you die.
Hanjolo must roll lower than 8. Hanjolo rolls 12. Hanjolo is dead.
Ooh, bad roll.
Hail.
Quick shout out to all my dead people. Looking
And then
good.
there were 2. Irene and Captain Price are our last 2 standing.
Let's try
But
this
that doesn't
again.
mean one of them will win.
If you
Remember
don't know
that.
this one, you're probably not a real music fan. Which monster does not get mentioned in the Monster Mash?
Which monster does not get mentioned in the Monster Mash? Does not get mentioned. Frankenstein, Wolfman, Dracula, or Dracula's son? Anybody else just playing the song over in their head now, trying to figure that one out? It's the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. And then it kind of goes hazy after that, so I'm not sure I'll get this right either, but we shall see.
Who said?
It was Frankenstein, and only me and Irene got that right.
Let's go someplace
and
fun.
his son. And then Wolfman's in there somewhere. I was fairly certain of it.
Oh darn! This is
Oh,
such
it's a memory
mess.
game, Captain Price.
I'm
Well,
going
you're
to need
good at
everyone's
these.
help. There's blood all over this art. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough.
Captain Price
my
survived a
tummy's
second
upset.
memory game.
I've been eating a lot of farro lately. A lot of people are hung up on quinoa, but farro is where it's at. Yeah, they're both ancient grains, and both are a good source of protein.
Shut up and get over
But only farro gives me that smug self-satisfaction that lets me look down at all you quinoa eaters. Anywho, reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. If anyone does better than you, I will be testy.
Fairly certain Captain Price will probably do better than me here, but he's got to do better than everyone else as well. A couple couple of other answers are in. As the time ticks away.
Here's that art again. Let's see if you messed it up.
I've not done so well there. Let's see. Not, but 80%.
Well, the door's open. Did anybody walk through?
Wow.
Whoops, they got you.
Irene, wow. And that is how you label
each other, but wow.
Concrete your status as last player standing 100% on that round again. That's impressive.
The whittling down to just one player has finally come to fruition. Let's do this.
Final game time.
Congrats on making it here alive. Now let's see if you can escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Trivial Pursuit Genus Edition categories. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit.
So tap on the correct answers, press submit. Not all of them
Let's see the right
will
answers.
be right. Some of them, none of them are right. In fact, neither of those
You
were
move
correct.
forward one space for every correct answer.
Now, unlike the sequel, you don't need a perfect answer to win this. You just need to be the first person out the door.
Did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question.
Shades of
And
purple.
ghosts get a third choice to help them get
Fuchsia,
up to you.
violet, or puce. Remember, it could be 3, it could be none, it could be 1 or 2. You've just got to tap the answers that are right. And if none of them are right, just tap submit without hitting anything else. Catch Irene, and you will steal their life force and take the lead. All 3 of them in Shades of Purple. I didn't catch puce on that one.
Here's another one.
Robert De Niro films.
Robert De Niro films.
Casino, Pitch Perfect, and The Deer Hunter. 4 plus ghosts. Your answers in now. Can anyone catch Irene? Fair few 3s there. Irene got 2, which means that she moves along, but
Can you stay out of the
of course,
shadows?
the darkness approaches. Local idiot and Queen Pin are in trouble.
Erectile dysfunction drugs.
Erectile dysfunction drugs. Cialis, Cavaject, or Edex. Queen Pin and Local Idiot need a couple here just to get away from the darkness. All 3. Nobody picking up a full set there. Queen Pin and Local Idiot doing enough.
The darkness approaches.
Cartoon characters with mustaches. Tom Tucker, Yosemite Sam, Bob Belcher. Irene closing in on the exit. With me and Hot Pursuit, Captain Price and Angela just behind. All 3. Bob Belcher, is that the Bob's Burgers guy? I'm not sure, but that's who I thought of, so I went with it.
Here comes the next question.
Cars made by Kia, the Encore, the Sorrento, or the Corolla. Captain Irene is 3. Angelo 2 behind, Captain Price 1 behind him, and then Queen, Pin, and Local Idiot further space behind and in danger of the darkness if they don't get any of these. They need at least 1. Just the Sorrento. Captain Price getting all 3. 1s and 2s for most of us, but Local Idiot.
Oh, that ghost is gonna get you.
Taken by the darkness. Goodbye, Local Idiots. States of Mexico, Nayarit, Jalisco, or Yucatan. Irene now in catchable territory. For me. Can I pull up the overtake? Nayarit, Jalisco, Yucatan. All 3. Keeping the pace. Queen Bin gets all 3. Catches up to everyone a little bit. Puts some space between herself and the darkness.
The shadows are
It's getting close. The Price is Right games. Blinko, Around the House, Penny Pincher. I think Irene needs 4 to win it from here, so let's see. Everyone else in hot pursuit. The darkness closing in on Queen Pin, but see, only Plinko. I thought, oh, that's another 3 for Queen Pin. That's how you get away from the darkness. Field closing up a little
This
now.
is so exciting!
James Bond movies.
James Bond movies.
Never Say Die, Death of a Salesman, The Spy Who Loved Me. How many James Bond movies have we got there? 0? 1, 2, 3? Just trying to work out, can Irene win it from here? Only The Spy Who Loved Me. Irene only gets one of them, I get all 3. And that puts me in the lead at the death. Is that going to be enough? It's close, it's very close. Water Pokemon. Jigglypuff, Machoke or Voltorb. Now, I think I've done enough to win this. Or am I about to be surprised by my fading Pokemon knowledge? None of them are water Pokemon. I knew that. I have won. Haha! F's for the rest of you. Whew, that was close. Well played. That was a close fight at the end there. Field started to bunch up a little as we got closer to the exit. $6,990 for the audience, not bad going. Whew, $13,833 for Irene. Lost life force. Caught at the end. It was a good run, that. I only caught up with one question left, and that there was a nice and friendly final question for me to make sure I got out of the door and left you all to die. Terribly sorry about that. But I now have to try and defend that victory, because we are going to play one more game this afternoon before we wrap up for the day and go about our normal business. It is one more game of Trivia Murder Party 2. So we're going to put up a new room code, and that room code is BWKE Bravo Whiskey Kilo Echo In You Come. I know one person that was in the audience in the last game will be itching to get in this time. Hello, Aggie47. Queen Pin Irene and Local Idiot. Can we get a full field? Can we get 8? For our last game of the afternoon, Murderer. The actual murder. That's not fair. You can't play your own game, Murderer. You're supposed to be commentating and giving us the questions. 2 spaces left. Who's taking them? Is anybody taking? We have me, we have Aggie47, Irene, Queen Pin, Local Idiot, Murderer, and 2 spaces still to occupy. There's SJL, back after a brief hiatus. I think SJL was the audience member in that last game. $7,000, near enough, wasn't a bad haul. Are we going to get one more player? I'm going to start counting down. So if you're coming in now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For the final time today, let's play Trivia Murder Party. Let's also skip the intro again. So I have a title to defend here.
Wake up!
Wake up.
Wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night.
We are
a
indeed
phantasm of
the cool
mind-rending
kids.
challenges. But it's also the feel-good trivia fun-time hit of the summer. You'll love it. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life
I'll leave the
in one of my
tutorial running.
super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, Ghost can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. And anyone who I didn't get around to kidnapping yet can volunteer as an audience member and play along.
If
It's
you didn't
just
make it
as
in before the
deadly.
countdown
Am
was
I
there,
over-explaining
room code's in
this?
the bottom right-hand
The last
corner.
group was super dumb.
Come
Let's
on
just
into
get
that
into it.
audience. But for the rest of us, time to escape a serial killer.
First
again.
question. I'm gonna treat myself to a little picnic by the lake tomorrow. I've earned it. What kind of food should I pair with my bottle of rosé wine?
What kind of food should I pair with my bottle of rosé wine? Seafood, specifically. Chicken, specifically. Steak, specifically. Or nearly anything. It's versatile. Rosé wine. What does it go best with? Chicken, seafood, steak, or anything? Or seafood, chicken, steak, or anything if I was going to read the answers in the right order. 10 seconds to go to get your answers in. Everyone
And the
has done
correct
so.
answer is...
Nearly
Who
anything.
got the question
It's
right?
versatile. 3 of us got that right.
The rest
4
of
of
you,
us are off
let's
to the
play
killing
a
floor.
game. Welcome to the killing floor.
Hello, audience member.
It's time for some finger cutting. If you've got a hangnail, now's the perfect time to take care of it. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's real cut and dry. Get it? Alright, let's lose a finger.
You've all got to chop off a finger, which prevents you from selecting that answer for the remainder of the game. But does mean that nobody's going to be turned into a ghost after this first question. Although I've never seen what happens if you don't choose a finger.
Looks like
so
my
almost
puppies are eating
everyone.
well tonight.
Almost everyone went for, I think, finger number 3 there. Finger sold online, $33.
Here's everybody's score so far. Are scores important? If you crave external validation,
We have
then
2
yeah.
audience members.
Oh, and let's see how the audience is doing. Uh-oh, audience. Kind
Although
of
they
a bad
don't have any
start,
money right
eh? But it's early. Just keep plugging away. Let's try another one.
Question 2.
The dish mahi-mahi is also known as what?
The dish mahi-mahi is also known as trout, salmon, dolphin fish, or flounder. Looking on if you're in the audience. If you're in the audience, if you've just joined the stream, this is the last game we're playing today, unfortunately. But feel free to give the stream a like and subscribe because we do this time every Saturday. 1 o'clock
And
UK
the
time.
correct answer is...
Mahi-mahi is dolphin fish. Irene and Queen Pin, the only 2 who got that right, along with someone in the audience.
For you.
The rest of us are in trouble.
Hello, guten Tag. Welcome back to the killing floor. I'm going to ask you a question. Your life depends on how you answer. Which soup is the best? Type an answer in your device and press send when you're finished.
Which soup is the best? Nope. Get your answers in, and then I think the people who were left who got the question right are going to have to pick the worst answer, and that person will die. Murderers about this long and
now everyone gets to vote.
Oh, everyone
I want
gets
you
to
to
vote.
pick the answer that you hate the most.
Mushroom, tomato,
Whoever wrote the
minestrone,
answer with
chicken,
the
or
most
noodle.
votes dies. Seriously, vote for the answer that sucks.
Pick the worst answer. Mushroom, tomato, minestrone, chicken, or noodle. If I die as a result of this, I won't be happy because somebody else got to my answer first. Don't forget to vote in the audience as well.
The votes are in.
Here we go. Minestrone 3, noodle 2.
These words will look good on your headstone.
Noodle was me. I went for tomato initially. SJL is dead. Turns out nobody likes
Let's take another
minestrone.
moment to appreciate this cool scoreboard, huh?
Audience has $1,000.
I've got more
Question
questions
3.
for you. What is the highest mountain in the Alps?
Is it Mont Blanc, Sugarloaf, the Matterhorn, or the Eiger? The highest mountain in the Alps. Mont Blanc, Sugarloaf, the Matterhorn, or the Eiger? 15 seconds to go.
Who said
It is
yes?
Mont Blanc. Only 3 of us knew that. More than Irene.
The rest of you who are still alive, prepare for your punishment.
The rest of us are in trouble.
It's time
It's
for
time
the
for
3
math.
R's. Ripping, revulsion, and arithmetic. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. Whoever does the worst dies.
Oh, okay.
Time to get your math on.
Whoever does the worst dies. Time for some quick math.
You look like you're concentrating too hard.
I am. I don't want to die.
Your time is
14, Aggie's on
subtracting
7,
at an
Queen Pin's on
alarming rate.
6. Time's up. Oh, we have a tie, which means we have a double
A
death.
tie is bad for everyone involved.
Aggie 47 and Queen Pin.
I guess your number was up. Ooh, that's a good one. I'll have to write that one down.
I'll remember that one for future use.
Was, yeah, that's good.
3 down, 4 to go. Iron leads, $3,000.
I hope there aren't any kids playing right now. I don't mean to judge parents, but we should really limit our kids' screen time.
Question
Next
4.
question. Okay, here's a funny question about one of my hobbies. Around which temperature does steel start to melt?
Around which temperature does steel start to melt? 700 degrees, 1,400 degrees, 2,500 degrees, or 3,200 degrees? Fahrenheit, that is, not Celsius. And from those answers, 700, 1,400, 2,500, 3,200. Which temperature does steel start to melt? 4, 3, 2, 1. Aggie 47 maybe can't pick the answer they would want
And
to
the
pick.
correct answer is...
It's 2,500 degrees. I think Aggie 47 lost that finger earlier in the game.
For you.
Local Idiot and Murderer are our 2 living players to get that one wrong.
Wow,
so play
look
decisions,
at this big enticing pile of cash just sitting here. Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. Don't be shy. Talk it out.
Take no money. Take some money. Or if both of you take money, you're both dead. If nobody takes the money, nobody's dead. But if somebody takes the money, then the people who didn't take the money will die. The murderer is struggling with this conundrum. Local Idiot has already decided. Do you take the money and hope the other person didn't? Or do you not take the money
Time for
and
the
hope the other
reveal.
person did? Local Idiot took money.
Wow, you're gonna have to live with what you've done, but you get to live. Aww, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Which means our murderer has been killed by our murderer. How very meta. And then there were 3. Local Idiot moves up in a second in the money stakes.
How about this?
3 down. Sorry, 4 down, 3 to
Where
go.
were the 2010 Winter Olympics held?
2010 Winter Olympics. Vancouver, Canada. Sochi, Russia. Salt Lake City, Utah. Or Beijing, China. Seconds to go. 2010 Winter Olympics. Vancouver, Sochi, Salt Lake City, or Beijing?
Time's running out.
5 seconds to go if you haven't answered already. I think SJL hasn't answered.
Who picked this
It was
one?
Vancouver. And 3 of us got right. And as the only living player to get that wrong, it's off to the killing floor for me.
Nothing says, yep,
Oh,
you're
goody, the
probably
loser
gonna
wheel.
die. Then taking a
We can't
spin
possibly
at
have
the
2
loser
people
wheel.
surviving this in one day, can we?
Go ahead.
Spin, spin, spin.
Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows.
It stops on death. Don't be silly. It stops on death. It stops on death.
You'll die as you lived. A slave
No
to
way we were
random
going to be
chance.
lucky enough to survive that twice in a day. And then there were 2 as I get nailed. Irene and Local Idiot.
And the audience
Last
is
player
living down to
standing.
my expectations.
The audience is only on $1,000 right now as well.
Here's
Question
another
6.
one. Who penned the collection of poems called Love is a Dog from Hell?
Who penned the collection of poems called Love is a Dog from Hell? Emily Dickinson, Charles Bukowski, Pablo Neruda, or T.S. Eliot? Get your guesses in now, unless you know this, in which case well done you. I have no idea. Love is a Dog from Hell.
Who
The
said
answer is
this
Charles
one?
Bukowski. 5 of us knew that. Oh, had a lucky
Only a
guess.
ghost got it wrong.
Only Ghosts got it
Too
wrong.
easy.
So on to the next question we
Let's
go.
try another one.
No killing floor needed.
I just love literature about young
Question
kids trying to
7.
kill each other.
We're doing well.
It takes me back to memories of public school. Which character from the Hunger Games died first?
Oh, I should know this. Which character from the Hunger Games died first? Thresh, Clove, Rue, or Cato? I have read all the books, and I can't remember. And I've seen the films too, and I still can't remember. Oh well, I'm already a ghost. What's the worst that could happen? Thresh, Clove, Rue, or Kato? Who died first?
Who picked? Yes.
It was Rue, and 3 of us got that right. Local Idiot is the only living player to get it wrong, so we could be on our way to the final game with Irene
We're going to play
again
chalices.
taking the head start.
I've given all the safe players a bit of
Unless
poison
Local
to
Idiot
use.
can avoid the poison
Pick a
pellet.
chalice to drop your poison in.
Pick a chalice, everyone. Let's try and poison the Local Idiot.
Okie dokie,
There we
it's your
go.
turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. I had a toast prepared, but nobody really seems interested. Oh well.
Which chalice?
The
Decision
drinks
made.
have been drunk. Now let's see what everyone drank.
Chalice number 6. There was only 3 poison pellets. Local Idiot.
Huh. No
Not
one drank
living up
any
to the
poison.
name. Rather
That's
cleverly
why
avoiding
I prefer
death.
the loser wheel.
6 of us putting our poison pellets in 3 different glasses. We all picked the same set. And Local Idiot lives on. On to question 8 then.
I've got more questions for you. Which came first?
The chicken or the egg? Oh, okay. Which came first? Twitter, Wikipedia, Reddit, or Facebook? Another one I feel I should know. But we'll see. Twitter, Wikipedia, Reddit, or Facebook? Which was first? I'm kind of 50-50 on this.
Picked this
It was
one.
Wikipedia. I got it right. So did 4 other Earth players, which means that Irene,
You're in for a treat.
this time, is the only living player off to the killing floor.
It's time to use your words.
Time for words.
Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. It wasn't easy to make this whole letter grid thing work on your phone, so you're welcome. Oh, and all these other players get
Everyone
to play
else
along
will be
too.
playing as well.
And if any of them spell a longer word than you
Longest
will
word you
be
can find.
punished.
On the grid that's about to appear.
Start poking those letters with your fingers.
Let's...
By the way, the letters don't have to be touching. And don't forget to press submit when you're done.
Oh, I could add another couple of letters to the end of that word, but unfortunately I can't. There's a letter missing, so we'll just go with that. Irene has to come up with a longer word than everyone else, or Local Idiot will be taking a head start into the final game. Let's see. Just needed one more letter to
You're
win my
almost out of
quota.
time. Let's see what you could come up with.
Irene came up with sheepish. That's 8
Let's see
letters.
if
I could have
anyone
come up
beat
with 9.
you.
Spangled, 8. Amazing.
Well, shucks.
Amazing
I really
was
thought
the
you had
word
it
I went
coming.
for. If there'd been a Y on that grid, I would have gone with amazingly, which would have been 9 letters. And yeah. But well done,
Hey,
Irene.
if any of you are
8
famous,
letters.
let me know.
Sheepish.
I've always wanted to meet a celebrity down here,
It's kind of a
especially
likely
Kristen
now, 'cause I've seen that
Chenoweth.
myself.
She's a firecracker.
And murderer with spangled was another 8-letter word, but not quite long enough.
Let's
So we
try
go on to
another
question
one.
9 with 2 players still alive. We're doing
What
really
nation's borders
well.
do not cross the equator?
What nation's borders do not cross the equator? India, Indonesia, Kenya, or Colombia? Do not cross the equator. India, Indonesia, Kenya, Colombia. An answer from Maggie 47. There we go. And maybe some audience members too.
Who
There we
said
go.
this?
It's India. Local Idiot, the only player to get that right.
Let's go someplace
So
fun.
Irene must once again survive the killing floor. Patterns.
It's time for a memory game.
Oh,
Everyone gets to play this time.
Here we go
Memorize
again.
the pattern.
Memorize the pattern. And then listen to him waffle on for a bit while you try and
Okay, you've had enough time. Is it distracting if I start yelling things out?
just a tad.
Fish. Knife. Glasses. Ziggy.
Shut up!
From left to right, what was the order of the colors? If anybody does better than you, you will be much worse off. Because you'll be dead. Was that clear?
Alright, what was the order of colours? Irene's guess is in. Not sure who else we're waiting for. But if anyone does better than Irene, we are off to the final game.
And looky, here's the pattern.
Green, orange, green,
How'd you
blue,
do?
blue, orange. Oh! Well, you're not going to beat that.
You got it exactly right. Ugh, let's see how your friends did.
Murderer again. Currently sitting
We'll
there
get you
thinking,
next
well, what have I
time.
got to do to kill this person and live up to my name? Not a lot you could have done there, murderer. Well done. And so to question 10, we've reached double figures.
Questions about obscure tax code law because... Oh, that's my 8 timer I set for this game. I've been trying to keep the game from going too long. I don't want to be cruel about it, you know? So we gotta speed things up a bit.
Oh, okay, we're not going to get
No
it.
more
Question
Mr.
10.
Nice Guy from me.
We are
It's
gonna
time
get the
kill
loser
all
wheel.
but one of you. So we're going to do the loser wheel again. By popular demand.
Suspense.
Let's go in order, starting with the least money. Sorry, I guess the instructions...
Local
Spin,
idiot
my lovely.
gets the spin first.
Spin. Thank you, loser wheel. Just one of you left. We did it, everyone. Now we can finally go to the final round.
He's an impatient man,
Took
this
long
serial
enough.
killer. And so the
Well,
loser
look
wheel
who's
kills
still
local idiot,
alive.
and again
Now you
Irene
just have
takes
to
the head
escape
start into
with
the
your
final
body.
game, but
I'm going
last
to
time
give
out,
you a category.
it didn't help. Caught at the end.
Academy Award
I
for
won.
Best Original Song. Tap on each answer
Academy
that
Award for
fits,
Best Original
then
Song,
press
Blame
Submit.
Canada. From South Park and My
Let's see
Heart
the
Will Go
right
On from
answers.
Titanic. Just My Heart Will Go On. Irene got both of those, 2
You
spaces
move forward
further
one
along.
space for every correct answer.
Now can anybody catch him? Will Irene
You're
escape
getting
this
real
time?
close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they
We
can
get
escape
ourselves
and
another
win the
tense
game.
finish.
Here's everyone's next question.
Star Wars Planets and
And
Moons.
ghosts get a third choice to help them catch
Endor,
up to you.
Mogo, and Melmac. 1 space for every answer you get right. So tap the ones that are correct and press submit. Or don't tap any if they're all wrong. Just Endor. A few decent moves there. Irene getting both of them. A few 3s as well.
Here's another one.
Chuck Norris films Die Hard 3, The Delta Force, and Cobra. Which of those were Chuck Norris films? Tap the ones that are right, press submit. Let's see how we've done. Irene so far, 4 for 4 on correct answers. Rather running away from the rest of us. Wanting to make sure she doesn't get caught this time. It was just Delta Force. Irene only got 1 of them this time. Maggie47 got all 3. Well done to you. As the darkness moves in.
Beware of the darkness.
Decent gap back to
Sedimentary
Queen Pin at the
rocks.
moment. Sedimentary rocks, pumice, flint, or quartz. Can't remember what sedimentary means. Something to do with water, possibly. Which of those are sedimentary? Just flint. Said I didn't know which ones they were, but I got all 3 anyway. Complete fluke. Brings me up to second, but there is a big gap. Irene might just get away with this, you know.
The
Babysitter's
Babysitter's Club novels.
Claudia loses a toe. Claudia and the Phantom phone calls. Dawn the werewolf. I'll say I don't know, but that served me okay last time out. So let's see. Babysitter's Club novels. Claudia loses a toe. Claudia and the Phantom phone calls. Dawn the werewolf. Let's see. Just Claudia and the Phantom phone calls. I fluked to 3 again. But Irene continues to sprint away into the distance. SJL's in trouble, so is the murderer.
Professional sports teams from New York State.
Professional sports teams from New York State. Nets, Jets, and Yankees. New York Nets, New York Jets, New York Yankees. Which ones are professional sports teams? All 3. SJL is being swallowed up by the darkness.
Now can you play with me forever?
Irene's running away with this. Conifer trees, palm, juniper, elm. Last game's done. Irene wants this over quickly. The rest of us are giving chase. Could well be all for naught. Just juniper. I didn't get any of those. Irene got both of them. Murderer got 2. Queen Pin got 1. Not much movement there. As the darkness closes in on local idiot Maggie 47, Irene needs 1 for the win. Games that require dice. Categories: Don't Like Daddy or Sorry. I think Irene's going to win this. For the rest of us, it's darkness and what little of our life remains, bit of serial killer. Although we're all ghosts anyway, so we're already dead. Just categories. Irene got the 1. And that is it. Good night, Irene. You have escaped. For the rest of us, screams and darkness and death. Very convincing victory for Irene. $15,400 stolen. As the creepy house burns. The audience dies with $1,000. No one ever tried playing Drawful. Maybe we'll play that next week. We haven't played Drawful for a little while, I don't think. And that is that. $9,767. Local idiot was killed by a bad spin of the loser wheel. $9,709 for Queen Pin, who answered the fewest math problems. $8,634 for me. Unfortunate wheel spin. Yeah, loser wheel could only get survived once a day, really, couldn't it? $8,433 for the murderer, who suckered into not taking some money. $7,399 for SJL. Had the worst answer. The minestrone soup was what did it for SJL, and $6,375 for Aggie 47, who, along with Queen Pin, joint fewest math problems. Irene was the survivor, $15,400 richer. Congratulations to you. But that is it for the afternoon. 2 games of Guesspionage, 2 games of Quiplash, and 2 games of Trivia Murder Party for the afternoon stream. If you have enjoyed yourself, I would really appreciate a like and a subscribe. We do this every Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock UK time. We'll play a different set of games next week. But for now, for today, it's goodbye. So stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you in a week.